A federal judge blocked the Trump administration's effort to eliminate temporary protected status, or TPS, for nearly 350,000 Haitians nationwide. While a lawsuit challenging it moves forward, uncertainty continues for city leaders and Haitians living in Findlay. Jack Crum joins us in studio tonight. Jack, what does this mean for the area?
Kaylee, nearly 1,000 Haitians currently live in Hancock County under TPS, with a large majority having refugee status. Even with the temporary pause on TPS, Findlay leaders and county officials say they remain unsure of what comes next.
There needs to be communication at all levels so that we can work together, so that we can make sure that our communities are not put into chaos and that people are safe.
While TPS remains in place for now, questions are growing in Hancock County about the future of its Haitian residents.
I'm glad to see the temporary protected status extended for a little bit. Obviously, that's not a long-term solution.
Mayor Christina Mern says leaders are working with state and federal officials to seek guidance on next steps if TPS is terminated. But communication has been sparse, making it difficult to plan ahead.
I understand temporary protected status is temporary, but if there's not being any resolution on the conditions that have made it unsafe for them to be there, I don't know how we can say that it's not still applicable to these individuals.
Other Hancock County officials are asking questions too.
And my perspective has been, I don't really have a way to make a plan. So there's not really a plan because I do not know what the intent is or the outcome. So basically right now we're just in a sit and wait situation.
Randall Galbraith is the director of Hancock County Job and Family Services. He says there's been little to no guidance from the federal government on how potential family separations would be handled if TPS were to end.
If the parents of children were to be detained by ICE, that some direction would be nice as to what would happen with the children. Is the federal government's intent that the children travel with the parents, or is the federal government's intent that the children stay behind in the community?
And that lack of clarity has left families and officials in the county with more questions than answers.
I'm going to continue to work with my colleagues across the state and Governor DeWine to try to get better clarity on what does the game plan look like, if there is any, from the federal government.
I also reached out to Findlay City Schools to see how they're supporting Haitian families during this time, and I am waiting to hear back. Reporting live in studio, I'm Jack Crum, WTOL 11.